Wheels are rubbing. I thought I fixed that, but hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, we don't want that. We gotta take a look.
We made it one block. We're heading back to the house because our wheels are rubbing. Dan put wheels on that are too big for the car and tried to carve out the body of the car, but the car and the wheels are touching and yeah.
Alright, well, ready to do some shit?
If it's rubbing the sway bars, what's that mean?
Well, the sway bars are only in here to add stability to the car. They don't do anything other than that. But it's a big fucking metal bar. And the inside of the tire is rubbing it when you got full lock going this way. It means either we don't turn real hard to the left.
Does the sway bar reduce the integrity of the frame or anything?
What it does is it keeps the body from like kind of twisting and stuff. We could take it off. The car won't fall apart without it.
If the car won't fall apart without it, then why don't we just let it rub, and if it just breaks, it breaks?
My biggest concern about rubbing is fucking up tires. Getting enough friction that we pop a tire. And remember, kids, never get under a car. It's only held up by a hydraulic jack. So fall on your ass. So you can see the spots where I ground it down, where it's rubbing on the body.
Oh, yeah.
That's a sway bar.
Yeah.
And it's hitting right on the inside of it right there. Not much, but it's kissing up on it. Probably a hardened steel bar. I'm not sure much I can really take off of it. But we can find out.
We took off, we started rubbing immediately. We made it around the block, we started rubbing. Dan already carved out the body of the car to put the bigger tires on. Took it for a test drive, but the big difference we think is that he didn't have the weight of two grown men and our stuff in the car. So he just took out, what's the tool that cuts?
Angle grinder.
Angle grinder, carved a little bit more out of the car. But the scary part is that it's rubbing on the inside too, right?
Yep.
Like, you know.
It wasn't before.
Yeah, so might have to cut weight. We'll find out. Test run.
Right hand turn. Still rubbing. Left hand turn. That sounds good.
Rubbing on the right hand turn.
So now I guess we got to go in there and clean up the other side, and I think we're good.
All right.
Just cut that?
I'm not going to cut it. I'm just going to take a little bit off the front of it. I'm just going to, weaken it.
I can't wait till that exact moment when the car buckles and I'm like, damn, wish we still had that sway bar.
See this important structural piece? We're going to be grinding away. You can see where the tire rubs right there and right there. Alright, we've ground down the left side and the right side sway bars, and now we're doing a second test run to see if we can get it to turn both directions without rubbing too much.
If it does rub too much, what's our option?
We either take the little tiny wheels that used to be on the car and put them up front so the car is slanted like this, but would be able to turn both ways, or we just deal with the fact that it rubs a little bit and try not to turn too hard. It's only at total lock that it rubs, so if we remember not to lock out the wheel too often.
Remember, kids, don't lock out the wheel too often. Dan forgot to tighten up the lug nuts, so we're on pause again.
I remembered. We were just starting to move.
Turn test.
Right hand turn rubs.
Rubs.
Son of a fucking bitch.
Left hand turn test.
Left hand turn. Left hand turn is still fine.
We can turn left all day. It sounds different.
Does it sound lesser?
It sounds more the whereas before it was a grinding, now it's like a
gentle kiss?
Yeah.
I don't know if that sounds like a kiss.
Yeah. It's rubbing.
Well, Mark, what do you want to do about this rubbing action?
The kid in me wants to just say, fuck it, we'll figure it out later. But the adult in me, it's like a Frosted Mini Wheats commercial. The adult in me is saying, while we're near your house and have power tools,
All right, let's take another whack at it.
Grind more on that sway bar.
Somebody will probably point out it's not even a sway bar.
Yeah, of course.
It's not a sway bar.
Yeah. There's going to be
that's your main support.
There's going to be a lot of corrections. Comment below. Testing out that right-hand turn again.
Yeah, we didn't rub.
Didn't rub.
I'm going to crank it as far as it goes. This will probably make it rub.
Alright, we're going to go. Did I hear a rub?
That might have been a little bit of a rub, but
I heard more of a ooh, ooh. Let's hit it again.
Let's do it one more time.
This is now, what, the third or fourth time they've done this? Third.
Right-hand turn.
Right-hand turn test.
Oh, a little bit.
But it's, you know what I mean? It's like a.
That's a kiss. It's kissing.
Yeah, it's kissing now. It sounds like an aggressive smudge.
I don't know. Should we take one more swipe at it and then call it good?
It's up to you, man.
I mean, we're so close to getting rid of it entirely.
All right, let's do it.
And we're not hitting like big old bumps yet.
But no more test run.
No more test run. We're just doing it.
We're doing it, and we're loading up, and then we're out on the road, and it's gambling time. Leaving Portland, we will come back. But will Little Bandit? That's the question.
That is a serious question, and we're only like 5 miles from my house.
Woo! We're driving on I-5 backwards. We saw some fellow gamblers that looked like they may have been broke down. The fact that we made it further than somebody.
That's true. This is to be celebrated.
We've already won. All right, we're meeting our first gamblers, and this is where we die.
They get shot.
Transmission's toast. We got it for $500. We put maybe 150 miles on it, kind of shake it down. Fix it in a bottle, didn't fix it.
So what now?
Well, we're gonna tap out, we're gonna go home, we're gonna get the slightly over $500 car and drive out to Gambler Town and see what trouble we can get into.
You have a backup car.
My daily driver good car. So.
Challenge number 1 completed. Little Bandit has made its first 80 miles, which brought us down to Lebanon, which is where we're meeting all the other gamblers to go down to Gamble Town, which is where everybody will be camping for the next couple of days. I'm just excited that in 91-degree weather, our $500 Geo Metro from 1993, the year I graduated high school, has made its first 80 miles and held in there really, really well. It's doing its thing. And if you look around right now, you can see all kinds of crazy cars, everybody meeting up here to let the weekend of gambling begin. I'm getting excited. When I look at some of these other cars, I feel like we didn't bring a ton of gear. We move on?
Yeah, moving on.
Let's move on.
Hey man, we don't got time for ice cream. Come on.
We don't have time?
No. Right on. Let's do it.
Almost 9 o'clock at night, very long day, and we have just pulled into Gambler Camp, and this is when I feel like it's going to start looking like Mad Max. You can see them lined in behind us. We made it. I've done a lot of wild shit in my life. This is one of the wildest things I've ever done. It's like fucking Burning Man for rednecks. Dan's doing his first trade. We're trading an amp, a fuse to use their generator. It's fucking crazy. There's a fire truck that's playing loud rock music. Everybody's fucking drunk. It's basically like a Buffalo Bills game, but a sleepover. Wish me luck as the straight edge guy. This is wild.
It's almost midnight.
And we're waiting for the 1,000th car to come into the
close
lot.
to. We got like another 10 or so.
Yeah, we're about 10 cars away from 1,000. And after 1,000 comes through, there's gonna be more behind it. Because look, behind us, this is the line to get in, and it's just going back as far as we can see. And there's just people everywhere around us, and it's showing no signs of slowing down. We rolled into camp at 9 o'clock. For the last 3 hours, it's just been steady gamblers pouring into town.